Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to Ncaa26 Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Cook. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Wideout's now clustered. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. He's swarmed by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. Line for the end zone, running it right at the gut. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'm a little bit surprised they decided to run the football here on third and goal, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard. The run falls short. They're likely either going to have to settle for 3 or trailing in this game, maybe take a shot to the end zone.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Cook. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got a
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking tackles. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Nice 1st down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And the Aggies looking to keep this drive rolling. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. He stopped him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
He's running out of time here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Coming up, second down and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Here's the point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Golden Bears have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Cook. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. He'll hand it off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Cook. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's another deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's a draw. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. makes the grab. It's Lawson. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So California's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Golden Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down with a 44.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks left and finds his target there. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Golden Bears keep the football on the move.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Cook. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. And here's the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to throw. It's Cook. The pocket breaking down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. down starts just inside the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the California offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Catch made on the right side. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is keying off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Running back has it on a screen now. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 2nd down after that completion. To the air. It's Cook. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming out.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Bears churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Golden Bears trying to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This passing game is on fire today.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and the catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Hand off to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. And now it's third down. It's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Breaks free. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Quarterback drops back. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. It's Cook. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cal.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So with just one timeout here, they're lined up to kick it off, not going for the onside kick. Surprising. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Grinding away on the ground. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Aggies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.